Hey, hey, hey. I want to jump on real quick. This is Friday evening and it's a wrap up to the weekend. And I want to kind of just talk about real quick because I know earlier this week I shared that the theme of the week was should I pivot? Should I quit? Should I just take a rest? But what I want to just wrap it up with for today's wrap up, like things that have been like just kind of really showing up is reminding people why they are doing what they do. As have worked with the leaders over this week, and we've talked about how they can stay focused, how they can continue to build legacy. And it always has led back to remember your why. And I want to ask you, what is your why? Remember it. Remember why you're doing the things that you do. And that could be because you want to leave a legacy for your children, your children's children, or you just want to have greater impact in the world. Why are you doing that? And I've talked to more people this week, and it seems like they're connecting to their why. And I realized as I was coaching a leader this morning, and we were kind of talking about things, and they were sharing how they have finally got to a place in life and in the work that they're doing that it feels so authentic to them. And what it is that all the parts of them that they have been operating in parts have finally started to integrate. And it reminded me, and I think I shared this story a little bit about myself is like for the longest I knew that my spirituality was important to the work that I did, that mental health is important to the work that I do, and leadership is the work that I do. And it just kind of all integrated together. And so I'm able to see how I am able to be authentically myself as I help other leaders to create a safe space for themselves, but also for other people. Because to create safety, one, you have to be supportive, you have to be authentic, you have to be fair, you have to be really fair in how you show up. And then the other piece, you have to be engaging, you have to be empathetic, you have to be empowering. So for me, I've learned and I brought it all together, my spirituality, the mental health piece, and the leadership piece is I'm showing up authentically in the work that I do as I help other leaders to create safe spaces for themselves as they create spaces for other individuals. And the reason why I do it is because I've seen so many leaders being misused in the workplace. And also, some of them have been misusing other people. And it always got to me is like, how can you how can you say that you're called to serve other people and you have been out here misusing people? It always kind of reminds me of this analogy, and some people will not like what I'm about to say, but I'm about to tell you the truth. Is if we think about slavery and how you had the overseers, they were other slaves who chose to keep, their neck, their foot on the back of the slavery slaves. So they were just like the slave owners. So as leaders, sometimes we can play the part of being our people's worst enemy because we're not creating a safe space. And so as I'm teaching and I'm learning more and showing up more authentically, I know for a fact that I have learned to be a safe leader. I know how to help people create safe spaces for other people because that is who I am. That's the work that I'm doing. That's authentic to myself because I want people to be safe in their workspace, in their church space, in their home space, because safety is part of Maslow's hierarchy of needs when we talk about our basic needs at the bottom, our food, clothing, and our shelter. But we have to have safety. People need safety. And so if it's not happening in the workplace where we spend most of our day, it can't be safe at home either because you don't know what to do. You've been triggered. So I want you to think about, are you a safe leader in the work that you do? Are you a safe leader? Ask yourself that. And how do you get closer to your why? Is your why about being a safe leader? Hmm. Think about that. Is your why about leaving a legacy for other people? Hmm. Is your why about serving others so that you can have greater impact? You can have greater impact if you're not safe. So let's talk about that. Let's think about that over this weekend as you go about and you sit with yourself and you reflect over the week. Ask yourself, have I been safe leader for others? Have I created a safe space for others to show up authentically, be supportive? Have I been fair in the way that I operate? Have I been empowering? Have I been empathetic? Think about that. Just think about it. And then grade yourself on it because we want to think about, are we being safe leaders? I want you to have a great weekend. I want you to get out and do something fun for yourself and just enjoy being who you are, but think about, am I being safe in the spaces that I show up in? Talk to you later. Bye.